Welcome to Mission Bay High School, home of San Diego Internacional, here in the UPSL SoCal Premier South Division. Today we have San Diego Inter versus FC Balboa. Beautiful evening here in San Diego. Cloudy day for San Diego Inter, currently tied in first place in the UPSL and fighting for a chance to get the bye week over to head into playoffs in 2 weeks. My name is Alejandro Villaseñor with San Diego Punto Futbol, bringing you this game into action and live. We have a starting 11 for as the Inter. Head coach Matty Paulo again with a 3 center back line on goal. We have John Neves. Our 3-pair center back line is going to be Liam McFarland, Brent Suniga, and Eric Lyons. Our 2 defensive midfielders, Connor Stewart and Danny Strakis. Right wing back, Ollie. Left wing back, Luke the Duke Rayleigh. Up on top in the midfield, we have Nikita and Sandro. And at striker, starting today, it's Brandon. On the bench, we have the return of Chris Ribbit. We got Ernie, Kevin, Sage, Garrett, Mateo, and Pedrito Godomar back into the team. Last time, as the Inter faced against FC Balboa, it was an away match where they won 7-4. With a couple of starters not available for SD Inter. We're getting ready to start this match. And the match starts here at Mission Bay High School. Brent Zuniga with the number 21 tonight. Very interesting. We got the red burgundy kits for San Diego Inter tonight. Sandro here with the ball. FC Balboa trying to start something early. And have a shot here, and it goes over the bar. It's going to be a goal kick for San Diego Inter. Jan Neves pretty much being the starting goalkeeper this whole season for SD Inter, as Evan Stoll has been unavailable for quite a couple of weeks. You got Brent trying the long ball here. Ball goes to Danny Strokas. Danny Strokas sending Ollie over on the wing already. No help there for Ollie. Passes it in the middle. It's going to be into the hands of the goalkeeper. That's the ball trying to force it down the middle. FC Balboa currently in 7th place out of 9 in the UPSL, still trying to fight for a playoff spot. They need this win in order to try to have a playoff spot. Tiro, 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 goal! Goal! San Diego Internacional gets an early lead. And they're up 1-0, and it's Ollie, the right wing back, getting the first goal for Inter. I don't want to say anything at first, but this could have looked like a game where Inter was going to score a lot of goals based on their history of play style against each other. Mistake here is going to be a shot from Sandro, pero tirititito into the hands of the goalkeeper. You're a fan of San Diego soccer, make sure you follow San Diego Football on all social medias where we cover all local soccer in San Diego, including San Diego FC, San Diego Wave, San Diego Soccers as well, with their very own Tony Sanchez being the color commentary for the San Diego Soccers. Catch our podcast, Two Balls in the Mic, tomorrow live at 8 p.m. We're going to bring you all the news and updates for San Diego Wave. And San Diego FC currently beating America last night 3-0. Impressive against a D team of America. Find out tomorrow at 8 p.m. on Two Balls and a Mic. Have a corner kick for FC Balboa. Centro con nada. Sandro stealing it here, trips over the ball. Could have been a chance for a counterattack. FC Balboa setting their own tempo here. You may be thinking, Alejandro Chiva, this is a new angle. Yeah, the center box was taken by the UPSL's own broadcasting team. Shout out to the UPSL for sending their broadcast team to also live stream this match tonight. The more the merrier. That's the way we see it here in San Diego Football. We got Eric here with the ball. Looked like a push. Going to be a foul for San Diego Inter. Inter trying to play it quickly. That's Danny Strokas. Ollie here with the ball. Passes at first touch to Nikita. Throw in for San Diego Inter. Sandro here with the ball. Over to Ollie. Ollie finding space. Takes on one. Pass it back to Connor. Connor here now. Sandro with space. Sandro gets the cross in. It's going to be Luke. Get the tiro paradón del portero. We almost just witnessed San Diego Football's goal of the week from Luke the Juke Rayleigh. What a kick. That would have been a great goal for San Diego Inter. Looks like Luke may have landed awkwardly on his shoulder. He's grabbing onto it right now. But man, would that have been a fantastic goal. What a save from the goalkeeper as well. Here comes the cross from Nikita. Great cross. Goalkeeper gets a hand of it. Luke takes the shot. Tiro! Cerquititas. Shout out to Coach Alex as he has made his presence known tonight here at Mission Bay High School, owner of San Diego Internacional. You have a car that needs fixing? Check out PB and European Imports over in PB. Let them know that Chiva and Tony sent you from San Diego Football. May give you a discount. Maybe not. But he'll take good care of you. FC Balboa here, the move with Ollie. Ollie gets it back. It's going to be a throw-in for San Diego Inter. Ollie talking to the referee, asking for a foul. Talking to Jersey, maybe. FC Balboa with 5 players on the bench available. I think one of them being a goalkeeper, maybe. Bad touch here from Ollie, but gets it back. We love when a player capitalizes on their mistake and takes it back. Bad back here for Eric Lyons. It's going to be John Neves clearing this one out. Nikita now with the ball. Gives it to Ollie. Ollie sending Nikita. Nikita with space. This could be dangerous. Nikita cuts in. Careful with the left one. Sends it over to Luke Rayleigh. Luke trying to find the shot. Back to Nikita. Over to Luke. Sandro sends the cross here. Great deflection from the center back. Brent Zuniga winning that one. We always say that during games. Brent Zuniga is going to win 9 out of 10 times on those one-on-one headers. Great ball here over for FC Balboa. One-on-one against Brent. Cuts in. Connor gets there first. It's going to be a foul for San Diego Inter. So you hear Matty Palpalatok, head coach, telling someone, let them in. They're OGs. Wonder who that is. If you've been following San Diego football and 2000 Mike, you know we've been here since day one for San Diego Inter. Inter with about 14 years now running this club. It all started from the passion of Coach Alex wanting to give his son and friends a soccer team, playing over at the Papaki League and every other Sunday league, eventually getting competitive and coming into the UPSL for a couple of years now. Great steal here. Brandon takes the ball over to Nikita. Nikita, one-on-one, one-on-two, cuts in, takes on two. Nikita on a third one. Trying to find the space. No foul there. Luke now with the ball. Bad touch, and it's going to be a goal kick for FC Balboa. The doggy has made it into Mission Bay High School. Brent winning that. Ollie with the ball now. Danny Strokis. Danny Strokis, one of the OG players for San Diego Inter. A man that has played every position for this club. Space here, Balboa. Sends the ball, and it's going to be over into the hands of John Neves. Brent Zuniga here. Looking for Luke Rayleigh. It's going to be over to Brandon. Goalkeeper outside his box. Connor. Nikita, my apologies. Ollie has the speed, has the body, gets the corner kick, and it's going to be a chance here for San Diego Inter to extend the lead by another goal. Sandro is going to take this corner kick here. It's a low one. Goalkeeper, center back takes care of it. Ball goes back to Eric Lyons. Tries to cross it back in. Brandon trying to fight for this one. Goes to Danny Strokis. Danny over to Sandro. Sandro tries to get the cross into the hands of the goalkeeper here. He's going to try to play it a little quickly. Pretty unusual to see a goalkeeper wearing the same socks, same shorts as well from the team. Referee allowed it. It's fine. Sandro here. Finds space for Ollie. Defender gets in the way. Great interference there. Connor winning this ball. And it's going to be a foul for San Diego Inter. Capacity crowd here at Mission Bay High School. The stands are maxed out. Everyone here to support as the Inter try to get first place. Ollie with the ball. Taking on one, taking on two. It's going to be another corner kick for San Diego Inter. It's going to be Sandro, a chance to redeem himself on this corner kick. New to the UPSL. Well, let me tell you how playoffs work. Top 5 teams make the playoffs out of 9. Top 3 teams get a bye week. 4th seed and the 5th seed play against each other for a chance to go into the semifinals. Here comes a cross by Nikita. Great header here. Nikita, another cross. into Danny Strokes, couldn't bring it down. As the Inter plays it quickly. Sandro takes on one. Gets the cross in. Interfered by the center back. Ollie trying to get a hand on it. Tiro! Ay! Handball first. The ball went in, but the ref called a handball. No goal here. Would have been a good chance for Inter to go up by another one. 609 Soccer saying, try to buy tickets. No luck. Sold out here at Mission Bay High School. Connor here taking on two. Great pass here from Brandon. Nikita didn't read that one. That would have been a great assist. Balboa here passing it around, trying to find their tempo. Rough pass there. But a through ball here to Ollie. Couldn't get there. It's going to be a throw in here for Inter. Somebody's listening from San Diego Inter here at Mission Bay High School. Please open up the bathrooms. People need to use them. Ollie with the throw in. Sandro. Back to Ollie. Back to Sandro. Sandro not having the best start to this match. 15 minutes in. It's going to be a throw in for FC Balboa. Have the captain from FC Balboa having some words with the referee. Ref says, not going to have that anymore. Please calm down. Keep playing the game. Great interference here from Ollie. Danny with the ball now. Nikita scooping it over for Ollie. Nikita, great cross here. Brandon tries to head it up, but misses it. It's going to be a corner kick for San Diego Inter. Cross here. Great header and a great save from the goalkeeper. Brent gets the shot. It goes over the bar. Another chance for Inter. Seems right now like Inter's closer to getting a second than Balboa getting their first. It's going to be a goalkeeper here with the clearance. Fair play for the people here at Mission Bay High School, not doing the goalkeeper chant. Luke trying to get the ball. Great opportunity here for Balboa, but Brent Sunya got to the rescue. Turns into a great pass to Ollie. Ollie with the cross that goes into the goalkeeper. Waves his hand saying, my bad, that's on me. Balboa trying to play it quickly. Great 1-2 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Balboa building connections here. Trying to get the cross in, and Liam with the interception. Tiro desviado into the hands of Mr. John Neves. Wonder if number 2 was unavailable since Brent Zuniga is wearing number 21 tonight. Eric Lyons with the ball. Over to Brent. Nikita playing it quickly over to Brandon. The deflection kind of almost works out for Inter. It's going to be a throw in. Connor with the throw into Ollie. Ollie tries to flick it over. Sandro couldn't quite read that one. To be honest, complicated play to read. I think anyone would have expected that from Ollie. Luke here with the throw in. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Zurdo in the house. The OG Zurdo making his appearance. Ball over to Ollie. You have a car that needs to pass a smog test? Check out Smog Express over in PB. Ask for Zurdo, Alex Jr. He'll take good care of you. Let him know that San Diego Football, 2 Walls and a Mike, Chiba, and Tony sent you. Maybe may even give you a discount. Don't quote me on that. Luke here with the switch, looking for Ollie. What a pass. Ollie gets there. Looks for Connor. Connor, first touch cross. Tiro. ¡Ah, pega del poste! We almost saw the best accidental goal of the season here. Brent taking on one player. Passes it over to Connor. Tripping. Ball goes out. And it's going to be a throw in for Inter. Oh, they called a foul here for Inter. So turns into an even more dangerous chance now. This match is brought to you and sponsored by Hot Cheetos. Get your Hot Cheetos now. Cross from Nikita, cleared by Balboa. It's going to be a throw-in. This feels like it should be a game that Inter should be up by a couple more goals. Not taking advantage of some opportunities here. I know Coach Matty sitting down there calmly, not too worried. But anything we know about Inter is that it's towards the end of the game where kind of lose their head. They lose momentum, give up opportunities. Brandon here trying to slide and save it, but it's going to be an offsides. Ball for Balboa. Balboa trying to force it down the middle to no man's land. John with the ball now. And something we haven't seen from Balboa, the high press, trying to get there. Goalkeeper out of his box, but it works out. Gets the clearance. Nikita could have had a dangerous chance there on a one-on-one. Liam with the ball over to Brent Zuniga. Brent to Sandro. Sandro with some space. It's the 1-2. There's a shove in the back. Ref says no foul. Here comes a counterattack for Balboa. We have Oliver Giroud in the chat. My type of Sunday, sitting on the bench versus Sporting FC right now. Sporting KC while watching San Diego Internacional ball out. That's Oliver Giroud. Heard it here first. Third place. France in the Nations League. Balboa trying to build something, but Inter not really connecting right now. Great pass here for Balboa. And not the best finish there. Ball went into the hands of John Neves. This looked like the most dangerous opportunity for Balboa. Seems like a wasted opportunity. John over to Danny. Danny in the middle with Sandro. Sandro to Eric. Back to Danny. Luke now. We've seen Luke everywhere as well. We've seen him at the striker. We've seen him at the wing positions. Now at the wing back. Playing a little more attacking. That's the beauty of this formation that head coach Matty Papalchuk implemented. A 3 center back line can be risky, but it's worked out for them this season. Liam here intercepting it. Nikita back to Liam. Great play here. Brandon to Nikita. Nikita finding Liam. Liam with the fancy footwork here. Liam can connect. And it's going to be a chance for a ball. The backheel pass sends the ball over. Brent Zuniga trying to get in the way. Great chance here for Balboa. It's going to be a pass into the hands of John Neves. The buildup was looking great for Inter. That led to a counterattack for Balboa. And this is the downside of this formation. A lot of positives, but there are downsides where if you get numbers up, you're prone to get counterattacked. Luckily, it didn't result in a goal against San Diego Inter. The ball here for Luke, a little too much. Here, chance for Balboa. That is why it's a packed house. Liam winning the ball here. Over to Brent. Brent to Nikita. Nikita with space now. Sends Ollie the long ball. Ollie can't connect. Can't connect. It's going to be a goal kick for Balboa. Interference here for Inter. Sandro with space over to Ali. Sandro gets Messi with the ball. Puts shirt over his head knowing that he messed up. A lot of trust from Matty Papalitok starting Sandro this season. Has improved over the last couple seasons. Ball goes over to Danny. Danny tries to switch it, gets a bad touch, and Eric Lyon intercepts it. And Loco Martinez not available today. Similar as Andres Reyes. Nowhere to be found. Liam winning that. Throwing for Inter. And I will say this, it's been a clean game so far. No one's gotten heated. No one's arguing. A nice match so far. Referee is doing an excellent job so far. I feel like a lot of people can't agree that this game needs a little bit more action. Needs another goal. Maybe a goal from Balboa will make it good. Here comes Nikita looking for Brandon. Shot here. Easy for John Neves. Oliver Giroud saying too many of the boys are a little tired from last night. Cannot speak on that, but maybe a thing for the as the Inter Sunday League team, the Brew Club, to continue the celebrations during the match, even if it's in the mornings. Luke trying to find someone. You hear Matty Papalitok letting his team know to keep the ball, just keep passing it around. Build that momentum. Danny with the ball now. Apologies, Connor there. Over to Luke. Luke with space now. This could be a dangerous chance for Inter. Luke cuts in. Has the pass. Over to Nikita. Gets bad touch there. It's going to be a clearance from Balboa. Eric winning the ball here. John yelling. Pass it back. Gets the ball now. Inter adapting a little bit of the right to dream style there, passing it down the middle. Connor here with space. Ollie sends the signal, doesn't send it quite his way. Instead passes it over to Brent. Connor again finds some space here. Now it's Luke. Luke having a hard time on that left side. So far, I will say Inter has been the dominant team. Ball doesn't get the touch there. And Nikita was pleading for Ollie to play it quickly. Said Ollie waits for the other ball. Pretty smart as John Neves was the player that went for that ball. We get a long ball here for Luke. Doesn't get there. I will say, looking at the bench for San Diego Inter, there's some heavy hitters there. Some of those names are Chris Ribbett, who can potentially replace Brandon. You got Kevin Capas also on that bench, a player that's known to be a starter here. No Spencer tonight. Spencer, the leading scorer for San Diego Inter this season, unavailable. We also have Garrett Heine. It's a great option to come off the bench too. Some of the leading scorers for San Diego Internacional, like I just mentioned, Spencer Hoyle. Brandon, who's starting today with the number 7 with 6 goals. And you have Nikita with 4 goals this season. A lot of those goals here at home. Nikita. Over to Ollie. Ollie has some space here now. Takes on one. Gets the pass to Nikita. It's to Sandro. Tiro. Goal! Goal! Oui, the Frenchman Sandro gets the second one for San Diego Inter. Sandro's grandma is going to have fun watching this one tomorrow morning over all the way in France. Speaking to Sandro's dad earlier today, asking when this live stream would be up. Said as soon as the game's over, grandma's going to be able to watch it and gets to see Sandro getting on the score sheet tonight. Sandro, who wasn't having the best performance overall, gets a touch in and just suddenly fixes that. San Diego Inter 2, FC Balboa 0. Got about 10 minutes left of regular time in this first half. Give it to Ollie now with a goal and an assist tonight. Great performance from number 17, the right wing back. And yes, Oliver Giroud, San Diego Inter moves up to first place with this win. And now tied on points with AYSD. And AYSD, who played Inter in the first match of the season back in March. Inter had the win there, but AYSD had some time to rally up, get some players from UC Irvine, and who are also going to be participating or are participating in the USL League 2, along with City SC San Diego. Eastlake, who lost today. Great ball here for Luke. No offsides. The flag stays down. Luke with the shot. Great save from the goalkeeper. Sandro gonna get the corner kick here. Can Inter get a third one before the half? That's the question. Here comes the cross. Over too high is gonna be a goal kick for Balboa. So just confirm it. AYSD is already done with their regular season, staying at 19 points. That's what Inter is at currently. After this, Inter has another away match on June 14th against City SC San Diego. City SC currently in 5th place. Has a couple of games in hand as well. And Eastlake currently in 3rd place with 2 games in hand. Get a through ball here, but nothing passes Brent Zuniga, el capi de capitanes. And again, if you don't know the story of Brent Zuniga, boy, oh boy, let me tell you. Father of 2, engineer, wakes up at 2 in the morning every day to go to work. Makes it to every single practice for San Diego Inter, a role model player for them, which is the reason why he is the captain. At, I believe, late 30s. I'm not mistaken. Brent Soon, you guys, a superhero. Great ball here down the middle. Balboa here could make something out of nothing. Gets the shot over the bar. It's going to be a goal kick for San Diego Inter. So with this win, can confirm as the Inter would be securing a bye week to head straight into the semifinals. Ali passing it again. Gets the cross in, and it's going to be a corner kick. Ball goes way over, but Luke still has it. Takes on one, takes on two, gets the pass. It's going to be a corner kick. Here comes the cross from Sandro, the Frenchman, el autor del segundo. Gets the ball here. Tiro, tiro, tiro. Ay, no, no, no. La que se perdió, Brandon. The chance to make it 3. And Balboa trying to play it quickly here. Great slide tackle from Nikita. Ref says nope. Foul and a yellow card. Not sure if the ref got that right, but it's a yellow card for Nikita. So I may call it a necessary foul as Balboa was going to get a counterattack going. Sandro de Guignac of UPSL. That is correct. At just 20 years old still. Here comes a cross into the box. Great delivery. Header here. John Neves with the save. Nothing too challenging for him tonight. Nikita asking for the ball quickly. Back to Ollie. Ollie says, let me send it up to Brandon. Brandon's over there. Great ball. Ollie can't defend that one. Chance for Balboa. Gets the cross. Ollie gets back. Blocks the cross, and it's going to be a corner kick for FC Balboa. It's going to be the captain, number 10, with the cross here. Gets the signal. Sends the cross in. Over. And the header's not going to go anywhere. Goal kick for Inter. And look at that. It took about 9 games to finally get some ball boys here for San Diego Inter. Now the players don't have to run up and down to get the balls. Ollie sends it over here to Nikita. Can't get there. We're down to our last 2 minutes of regular time here. See the ref maybe potentially adding an extra minute. Foul here for Balboa. Long ball here for Balboa. Liam gets in the way there. Chance here. Takes on one. Takes on two. That's a foul for Inter. Great defending from Connor. And again, it's this type of players that Coach Matty Papalatok has that can play anywhere on the field. We've seen Connor play at the right back, at the mid, tagging mid. Danny opens it over to Eric. Eric, who played the role of head coach while Matty Papalatok was out on vacation. And that's how you know you set a great foundation for your club. You're able to go on a 2-week vacation, and your team is still fighting for the first place spot, currently in first place with this win. That's the job that head coach Matty Papalatok has done with San Diego Inter. Now in his 3rd season as head coach. Bad touch here. Sandro stays asleep. The ball here. We get a whistle. Tiro. Brent Zuniga getting the block there. Trying to save it. Cannot save the corner kick. And we're down now into extra time. Ref raises a 1. It's going to be an extra minute now. This could potentially be a last chance for Balboa to get on the score sheet in this first half. Can we get one of San Diego Inter players on the show tomorrow? We can definitely try to ask. Brent Zuniga intercepting that. Clearance from Nikita. And it's going to be Brandon. Brandon here trying to create something. Can't get the ball back, though. I think this is going to be all she wrote in the first half. Ref puts the whistle in his mouth. About to call it. A couple seconds left. And that's the whistle here for the first half. San Diego Internacional have a 2-0 lead over FC Balboa. Okay, my name is Alejandro El Chiva Villaseñor from San Diego Football. We'll be right back with the second half.
Welcome to the Chromaniacs, your weekly San Diego FC podcast, episode number 2 of the Chromaniacs. My name is Craig Elskin, joined once again by the journalist Tony Sanchez and the writer Alex Pena, joining the dumbass Craig Elston here for San Diego FC Chat. Guys, it is great to be back for episode number 2. I want to start by saying thanks to Los Shadows for giving us our theme song, 2 a.m., available on Apple Music or Spotify or wherever you get your tunes. 2 a.m. on the album Not a Safe Space. After you guys recommended this, I went and found the album for myself and listened to all 24 minutes of it. Short album. 7 tracks, 24 minutes. Nonetheless, sick stuff. Tony, how are you?
I am good. Currently via some sort of Starlink hot spot, but we're back. New modem on the way, so we'll have brand new internet here at the garage starting next week. But look, been a lot of soccer in San Diego for us, and couldn't complain. We have a good matchup coming up, a friendly with America. Alex,
so friendly they're not going to let us go from section to section. Alex, how you been?
Doing great. Very excited to, come back for the first time here with Chromaniac. So excited to get the conversation going again.
All right, well, let's start with some quick housekeeping. Again, episode number 2 of Chromaniacs. Everyone who's finding us on YouTube, thank you for being there. Give us that thumbs up, the subscribe button, do the thing, do all that stuff that helps us algorithmically. We are available on Spotify now. You can find us there and migrating to all platforms. I haven't found us on Apple Podcasts yet, but still coming. Still grinding. So for everyone who is early in finding us, thank you so much. As soon as you can and on anywhere that you can, such as Spotify, if you can leave us that 5-star rating, positive little written review, all those things will help people find the show, which, as always, for a show that's a new show, that's our number one goal for the first, honestly, 50, 100 shows is just please find our show. Please find our show. Please find out it exists. Come listen. So thank you to everyone who's there. Please rate and review if you can. Please like and subscribe if you are watching the video on YouTube. If you're listening to the audio and you wanted to see the video, Tony runs some, and with the new internet coming, he's going to run even more video in to the show. So check it out on YouTube as well. Just search for Chromaniacs. Okay. We had a game last weekend. Peace occurred at Snapdragon Stadium. A match was played. Fans came in, left. No incidents reported for San Diego FC and Austin FC. Result reported 2-0. San Diego FC victorious, continuing a month of May in which they did not lose at home, which they were dynamite at home, 5 home matches and no losses. Team is overall 6-1-3 at home, banking points. Tony, starting with you, I was part of your post-game show on San Diego Punto Football that night. Back from the snap, you were still up there on the balcony at the snap. The cleaning crews were around you, hoping that you would get the bleep out of the snap a little bit sooner if possible, but your kind of broad thoughts on the result on Saturday.
Yeah, it's more of the same, and usually that's a negative connotation, but here it's like, look, it's what we've been promised from Mikey Vadas and company as far as that play style, and I'm glad. I think I mentioned it here for the first time last week on the first episode of Chromaniacs, where I don't think it's a right to dream play style anymore. It's San Diego FC's play style that's really coming through, and Mikey Vadas's implementation of that. And he even mentioned it, that it's like they're just kind of on ultra instinct. And this is a very Dragon Ball anime kind of reference where there's a form where Goku, the main character, just moves without thinking. And it's just the next evolution of what it's like to move into the next phase of enlightenment, perhaps. But here, enlightenment in terms of this play style. And I think they're going to hit on a gear really quickly here where there's buy-in, and there has been buy-in throughout, but they're really, really on the right path. And look, those points don't lie. I lied to Mikey Vadas about the points, by the way, in terms of, hey, you have this many points. I was
yes, you did.
I double checked with the SDFC comps crew, and I said, "Hey, 25 points out of 30, right?" And they looked at me, looked at the computer, did some math, and said, "Yes, that is correct." Great. Went over, asked Mikey Varas this. He laughed at me. He's like, "Oh, you're good at math, huh?" But anyways, they still got good points, positivity.
21 out of 30. 21 out of 30
Correct.
at home. 6 wins, 3 draws. Tony, because I watched that whole press conference, and then I was preparing notes for this show this morning, and I was trying to find those 25 points. I was like,
sorry.
Wait, hang on. Am I, nope. This was wrong. The math ain't mathing.
Yep. Compliment. Yeah, 100%.
Alex, I saw the write-up at Chromatic FC on the broad side. San Diego controlling this match pretty much.
Yeah, just complete possession, all throughout the game. They had their chances early on in the first half, and they just took control, and they couldn't finish, early on, and then they kind of were a little bit more patient and really guided those passes through, and finally, found the back of the net. So that was really good. Austin FC, very passive throughout the game, except for when they started the second half, and they caught me a little bit surprised that they kind of changed up a little bit. They wanted to be aggressive, especially in the final third, and they had their shots on goal, but ultimately they took their best playmaker out, Brandon Vasquez, which was very confusing. That you're kind of telling your team and telling your fans right then and there that you're not really trying to win, and that's got to be hard for to be an Austin FC fan to see that.
Yeah, that was one of the things that stunned me was seeing the XG after the game, and based on the XG, it's like, was Austin even there? I think it was a 0.25. I mean, that's ludicrous in terms of if you are an Austin FC fan going, why did we make the flight out of San Diego? I hope they got a chance to go see the zoo, or at the very least, go down to Barrio Loca and get some good tacos. Like, I hope they made something out of the trip, because their trip to Snapdragon Stadium, they probably got weirded out by a security circle going, what's going on up here? Is something wrong? Did we do something wrong? And then they left with exactly as many goals as they flew in with. It was this is an SDFC podcast, so I'm not too long on Austin. I was just stunned by how little there was. I mean, once it was 1-0, it felt like it was 100-0.
Oh yeah. Listen, it kind of seemed like they wanted to sit back and then counter when they had their chance, but they just didn't get those opportunities. San Diego FC really kept control of the pace and control of the game the whole way. So, maybe it was like giving an early look and seeing what they can do, but then once it got late in the game, once it got to that 1-0 score, like you said, it was over. They kind of gave up a little bit towards the end.
I thought of you, Alex,
It's
in the
over.
press box. In the press box, I thought of you because guess who started up front?
Oh yeah,
Oni Palakari. And last time you're like, if I see Oni on this starting lineup in that position, I'm going to lose it. And guess what? Boom, he appeared. And I think I figured out the kind of the why, right? Like, this play style demands somebody up top to be physical, right? You say, why not Milanilovsky? Why not Tomas Angel? They need that big body to hold up and tire out the defense and just wear them down and grind them down. And that's why they're so successful towards the end, the last 10 minutes of each half, or just coming out of a half and just being lightning quick, because they were winding and creating that space between the defense and the midfield to where you can sneak in some quick play in there. But yeah, I thought of you. I'm like, oh, Alex is going to love that. It's just seeing him right down the middle do probably absolutely nothing in terms of shot scoring, ball control. But yeah, I was like, oh, Alex, it's starting.
Yeah,
I love this.
He's not your prototypical, 9 that you want to see out there. He's not going to take a lot of shots on goal. But I I think last game he kind of did his job. He kind of did what he needed to do there, and get some passes off. What I did like was seeing Luca De La Torre kind of be that man, kind of more up front, up by the penalty box this time around, and he yeah, Luca really did take his chances, and it was really cool to see him get that goal off in the second half, and with the Chucky assist. It was really beautiful. And especially when you saw Ani kind of go for the near post. I kind of like that Chucky had his options. Like, well, if I pass it quick, I could give it off to Oni, but he was a little bit more patient and settle with De La Torre coming in towards the penalty area. So that was really good. Great patience by Chucky Lozano, and really great finish by Luca De La Torre.
And one thing that stands out watching MLS, Tony, is there's a lot of boom ball that's played, in terms of long balls forward. And to have the ability to effectively trap that ball on the run, control it with an effective first touch, and convert those balls into scoring opportunities, to me, seems like something really important for an MLS side. And that play was illustrative of that perfectly. Lozano's trap and his ability to maintain pace while he is capturing the ball. That's everything, because, just imagine how hard it is. Put yourself in that situation. The ball's coming down. You're running for it. You want to turn around. You want to protect it. You want to chest it down. You want to get control. By the time you do that, the defense is all over you. The play is over. It's done. He has that ability to stay progressive, to stay positive in his action as he is collecting the ball. And that gives him the time that Alex just talked about, Tony, in terms of that time to not, okay, Oni, nope, better options coming. It's Luca right down the middle, and I can hit him with a simple pass.
And that's what he's been excelling. For instance, we've seen Chucky Lozano be healthy, and we'll get to that. He was hitting this very good stride in his style of play, right? Because he's hardworking. He already proved that he's going to be a 8 minute. He already proved he's going to be that person that's, you can trust on to go up against LA Galaxy and punch him in the face and track down a ball and just do those hard plays. Now it's the creative side, the fun side of Chucky Lozano. So it's a shame to see him go down in that game, but just to give that play style, just everybody's kind of adapting. And can somebody like Alex Maitin do that later in case now Chucky Lozano's injury and what that timeline is going to look like? But it's a really beautiful goal. Props to Patty McNair. That Rafa Marquez-esque long ball. That's such a great vision. Just knowing, like, I'm going to give this a boot and somebody better be there. And Chucky Lozano was there. Like, that's kind of that playing without thinking sort of situation where somebody should get this. I know the play, the book says I need a hit, right now. So I'm going to hit. Let's go ahead and go. There should be somebody there. I did my job. Everybody's taking care of themselves. That's a team goal.
Well,
And Patty,
Alex, sorry, go ahead. Talk about Patty. I'll
and then real quick. I'm sorry. Patty McNair actually did that twice. He went back to back to that same shot, and second one was absolutely on the spot. Great pass to Chucky Lozano.
So speaking of Chucky, let's just go ahead and hopscotch to that right now, because the goal happens in about 4 or 5 minutes later. Chucky's on his seat. He's coming off. There was a little hope, and that's all it was. It was hope on match night that maybe it's an excess of caution. Maybe he felt something at the very first second and went down to prevent anything else happening. Nope. Now the report is out that Chucky Lozano, who has just been selected for the Mexican national team after months and years of not being selected for El Tri, finally getting the call back to wear the team colors, and instead now he is out for the CONCACAF Gold Cup over the course of the next month. And Alex, as you wrote in our rundown, it just for Chucky, never mind for Mexico fans, for Chucky, this is just such a gutting development to get hurt literally the minute before, so to speak. You're about to go play once again for your home country.
Yeah, it's as a and I myself, Mexico national team fan. I really wanted this for Chucky. He's been working so hard. He really thought that this was going to be his opportunity to come back and work, put in the work, get those goals in, get those assists in.
We are back here at Mission Bay High School for the second half of San Diego Internacional versus FC Balboa. And my name is Alejandro El Chivo Villaseñor here with San Diego Punto Football. And we have the start of the second half here. San Diego Inter currently in the lead 2-0. And we had some substitutions from San Diego Inter. Looks like Garrett Heine came in for Luke the Juke Rayleigh. I believe that's the only substitution that was made. Garrett couldn't get a hold of the ball here. Chance here for FC Balboa. Cuts in, takes the shot over the bar, and that was the first opportunity of the second half for either team. FC Balboa coming in hot into the second half. During halftime, you're watching episode 2 of the Cromaniacs, a new podcast sponsored by San Diego Football with our very own Tony Sanchez, media legend in San Diego, Craig Elston, and Alex, MLS expert. Check out the Cromaniacs up on our YouTube channel every Thursday, where they'll bring you excellent match previews of what's ahead for San Diego FC, a San Diego FC specific podcast brought to you by local journalists. Check them out every Thursday. You can find that on all of our socials at San Diego Punto Football, on Spotify and Apple Podcasts under San Diego Punto Football as well. It's going to be a goal kick here for San Diego Inter with John Neves. Danny with the ball now. Sandro. Getting fouled there. Sandro, scorer of the second goal here. Sandro, hot head pushing, shoving someone out of the way. Something he needs to learn and has been needing to learn is how to keep his cool. Short pass here, mistake. Balboa, opportunity. This could be the first one for Balboa. Gets the cross in. It's going to be cleared by Liam, and it's going to be an offsides. Ball for SD Inter. SD Inter currently in the lead. 2-0. We have our very own Abraham Zepeda, our editor-in-chief at San Diego Punto Football, in the chat, catching some of this match, supporting local soccer here. Nikita losing the ball here. Great play here. Garrett passes it over to Connor, but the goalkeeper comes out and wins the ball, throwing for San Diego Inter. Hugo Sanchez was indeed at the SDFC game. He was a celebrity that got to hold the chrome ball, the ritual that SDFC has implemented at their matches. Danny Stroke is here with the ball now, passing it over to Liam. Liam, over to Eric Lyons. OG Mr. Lyons. Over to Connor. And this is what San Diego Inter likes to play. Control, possession, finding the spaces. Sandro, foul there, called by the referee. Connor trying to play quickly, does with Garrett. Garrett trying to find Brandon. Mistake here from Balboa. Connor has the ball now. Over to Ollie. Chance for Ollie to get a second assist here. Crosses back. Back to Connor. Connor to Garrett. Back to Ollie. Not as confident with his left, but great ball here. Ollie fighting, gets the pass. Gonna be a clearance from the center back. It's gonna be a corner kick for San Diego Internacional. You got Sage warming up now for San Diego Inter. Looks like we're going to get some substitutions also for San Diego Inter. Brandon almost stealing the ball. Opportunity for the third goal. And Balboa playing it quickly. Trying to get the counterattack. Gets the cross in. Great ball over. Chance for Balboa here. Cuts in. Great deflection over from Eric Lyons. It's going to be a throw-in for Balboa. Close to the corner flag. We're going to have two substitutions here for San Diego Inter. Chris Ribbett coming on. Looks like we're going to wait till after this throw-in. Brent winning that ball. Cleared it out. Throwing for Balboa again. Maddie saying, let's hold off the subs not yet until we get possession of the ball. Nikita taking possession now. It's going to be a throw-in for as the Inter. Looks like we're going to have the substitutions now. Looks like we got Eric Lyons coming out and Brandon. Now have Chris Ribbett now at the starting striker role. You have number 8. I believe this might be Ernie. I'll get a confirmation soon. Looks like Danny falls back into the center back row and Liam switches over into the left center back position. We got a throw in here for Balboa. Bad touch here, but they get possession still. Sandro not letting the nutmeg happen. Number 15 is shaped like El Chacon, former gold medalist from Mexico and Chivas player. Also a player who bought a bunch of tickets or got a bunch of tickets for Chivas final against Tigres and was reselling them. Connor with the ball now. Ernie couldn't get the control there. Gives it away to Balboa. Got the ball here. It's going to be close, but John Neves. La mide bien. Gets the ball over. Now to Ollie. Ollie with space on the right side. Ollie looking for Chris Ribbit. Chris, knowing he was offsides, doesn't really go after it. Waits for the touch here. Now chases after it. Applying that high press that Inter likes to do as well. Ball's out. Looks like Stanley gets it over to Liam. Now to Brent. And this is what San Diego Inter likes to do. They like to high press, get the mistake going, and get possession of the ball quickly. Open space here for Inter. Nikita with the ball now. Gives it over to Ollie. Ollie, chance to cross it in. Gets the ball over to Chris Ribbit, who hits it over the bar. A chance for the third goal for Inter. And Mr. Ribbit misses an opportunity here. Liam trying to win the ball here. It's going to be a foul here from Garrett Heine. Liam reading that pass well. Goes up the wing. Just remember, he's a center back. Lee over on the right side. Puts the wheels on. Gets the pass over to Chris Ribbit. A chance here. Tiro para donde el portero. And that's the second opportunity for Mr. Ribbit. Liam plays it quickly over to Connor. Pass from Ernie over to Brent Zuniga, el capi de capis. Brent to Ollie. Ollie to Nikita. Brent has a chance here. Pass it over to Ernie. Ernie takes on one, takes on two. Ball over to Nikita. Nikita into the hands of the goalkeeper for Balboa. Connor, great steal here. Garrett now with the ball. Sandro plays it calmly over to Connor. Ernie with the ball now. Nikita over the defender to Ollie. These two seem to have a great connection. Ollie taking on the whole world here. No foul, and it's going to be a goal kick for Balboa. Again, this win secures San Diego Inter first place for another week. They would then play City SC, a challenging team, next weekend on Saturday. Liam here. Over to Garrett. Garrett with the bad touch. Bottle Balboa. Players turned around. Balboa playing it quickly. El Capi. Great touch here. 1-2. Great play for Balboa. Great build-up. He's going to get the cross in. Deflected by Danny Strokes. Sandro now passes it over to Connor. Great header pass. Liam over to Nikita. It's going to be a little too much, and it's going to be a throw-in for FC Balboa. Los Plátanos, como le dicen el apodo a Balboa. They're all yellow uniforms. Saves it here with the cross. Danny Strokes clears it. And the deflection still goes to Balboa. Ollie with the defending. Over to Brent. Puts Brent in a difficult situation. Balboa recovers the ball. We have the cross here from Balboa. A chance. Gets the shot over the bar. And that was close. Pretty even second half so far. We are getting done with our first third of the second half. 30 minutes to go. Liam falling asleep there a little bit. Danny with the ball now. Takes on one. Danny with the magic, playing it out the back and finds the space for Ernie. Ernie can turn around now. And here comes Ollie. We know Ollie likes the space. Cuts back. Over to Brent now. To Connor. A little too high for Connor, who manages to recover the ball. And Inter getting a little sloppy back. Liam, great pass to Ernie. Ernie trying to find Nikita on the right side. It looks like we're going to be getting number 10, Kevin Capas, coming on next for San Diego Inter. Kevin Capas, a player who could play on the wings, on the midfield, and has a great right foot shot. We're also going to get Sage with the number 22 coming on, another midfielder. Great ball here for Ernie. Doesn't quite get there. Goalkeeper read that play correctly. With Sage coming on, could be, and Kevin, could be the end of the match for Sandro. And maybe for Connor as well. Sage can also play as a wing back, so it'll be interesting to see what head coach Matty Papalatok decides to make with these two substitutions. Chris Ribbit stealing the ball here. Nikita now finding Sandro. Sandro trying to find Ernie. Doesn't get enough oomph underneath that ball. Nikita trying to steal the ball. We could see Nikita coming out since he's already on a yellow card. Would be a huge loss for Inter, but you also have great players coming on. Great long ball here, but Liam reads it well. Sandro trying to get there. The Frenchman gets there first. And looks like we're going to get the substitutions now for San Diego Inter. Number 10, Kevin Capas. And 22, Sage. Looks like that's it for Connor and for number 17, Ollie. Number 17, Ollie, potentially man of the match with the goal and assist tonight. Looks like Kevin's going to sit into that center mid position. And Sage is going to slide over to that wing back spot. Throwing from Liam. Garrett not having the best 18 minutes of the second half. Here, a couple shout outs here for 2 balls and a mic.
Shout out for 2 balls in the mic.
There we go. You already know.
Dale, coño.
Check us out. Check out Two Balls in the Mic live tomorrow at 8 p.m. with episode 281. That's right, 281 consecutive episodes. Dating back all the way from 2020. Pandemic killed sports? No worries, it did not kill Two Balls in the Mic as we continue live on Monday. Inter playing it out the back here. John over in the middle to Ernie. Finding Garrett now. Garrett waiting for some movement. Kevin now. Gives it to Nikita. Nikita with space. He's going to try to cut into the left foot. Takes on one. Gives it to Kevin. Kevin back to Nikita. Nikita finding space. Finds Liam. Liam over to Ernie. Ernie to Nikita. Sage falling asleep there. But Inter continues with the touch and the control. Copy that copies. Brent Zuniga here. Ernie, going to turn it all the way around over to Liam. Center back Liam. Now over on the left side. Gets the cross into Rivet. Gets the header. And it's going to be a foul for FC Balboa. Inter still has 2 substitutes available. It's going to be a foul here from Ernie. Still have Mateo and Pedrito Godomar who can come on for San Diego Inter. Speaking to head coach Manny Papaltak earlier today, saying that there's a potential chance of every player getting some minutes tonight. I will say this is a closer match than what head coach Manny Papaltak probably wanted. A couple weeks ago, SC Inter scoring 7 goals against Balboa. So get a sticker here from San Diego Internacional. Make sure you check out PB European Imports for any auto mechanic needs that you may need, and check out Smog Express over in PB. Ask for Alex Jr. Zurdo. He'll hook you up if you need a smog check. Ernie with the roulette here, finding space. Over to Liam. Liam loses the ball now. Chance for Balboa. And that's going to be a foul from Sandro. And good chance here for Balboa. We're going to get some substitutions here for Balboa after this play. Dangerous chance here for Balboa to get on goal. Can't say if Inter has had a clean sheet this season, at least not at home. Although they probably should have. Here comes play, and it goes nowhere. Go kick for San Diego Inter. We're getting near the last 20 minutes of this match. I can't confirm. It's getting colder over here in the Bay Area in Mission Bay. It's nice weather to have a blanket. Too much salsa there from Danny Strokas. It's going to be a throw in for FC Balboa, and we're going to have the substitutions now. Shout out to Luna and Venus. If you know, you know. Like that was it for number 10. Copy from FC Balboa. No le aguantaron las piernas for a full 90. And the play continues now with this throw-in. Some action in this first half, a couple dangerous plays, but no goals yet. Inter still up 2-0. Kevin clearing it out. Ball now to Sandro. Brent intercepting that ball. Pass it over to Sage. Sage trying to send it through to Nikita. Gets a bad touch there. Looks like we have Pedrito Odomar Mateo finally warming up, potentially getting some minutes. Chris Ribbit chasing after the ball here. Great move here. And a foul by Sandro. As we had a bit of celebration off a move from a team that's down 2-0. Usually don't see that. Sandro down right now. Looks like maybe got a hit on the arm. It's grabbing onto that arm right now. Inter playing with one less player for now. We get the ball here into the hands of John Neves. Danny with the ball. Over to Sage. John Neves losing the ball here. No ball, no foul, and saved by Danny Stroke is on the line. And this is typical San Diego Inter now, getting sloppy in the last couple minutes of the match. Nikita now with the ball. Finding Sage. Sage on the run now. Ribbit trying to steal the ball there. It creates a throw-in for Inter. I can assure you, Coach Palatok is not happy about that last play. Nikita. Over to Ernie. Ernie to Sandro, but no one's there. Sandro trying to find the move. And the ball goes over to Garrett. Sandro now. It's going to be a foul on Balboa. And Sandro's asking for the yellow card as he got tackled outside of the field. At this point, it could be too many fouls now. Could possibly warrant the yellow card. Ref says maybe one more and you get a yellow card. Sandro's going to be the one crossing this ball in. You got Hike there with Liam, with Garrett, and with Chris. Here comes the cross. Liam couldn't get the ball, goes over to Kevin. Kevin gets the shot deflected by the defense. clearance. Tries to get a through ball over. Danny doesn't fall for it. Pass it back to John. John over to Liam. And Liam could have played it up to the attacking players. There was a defender all the way back. Sandro wide open on the left side. Nikita. Back to Danny. Danny looking, trying to switch it. Switches it over to Chris. And Chris over to Ernie. Ernie now with the wheels on the left-hand side. Trying to find Chris Ribbit with the outside foot. Ernie trying to find Garrett. Great ball over to Garrett. It's going to be an offsides. That would have been a great chance. So you hear some boos from the crowd that don't like that call. Looked like Garrett could have been onside. And as the Inter currently up 2-0. Great move here from Balboa. Find space. This is a 4v3. Great ball, and Danny Strokas gets in the way. And it's going to be a corner kick for Balboa. Corner kick here for Balboa. And I will say this, if there is a goal here, things will get interesting. This could have potentially been commentator's curse. Here comes the cross. Deflected by John Neves and then by Brent Zuniga. We get the switch over here now. Bad touch from the Balboa winger, and it's going to be a goal kick. And in true goalkeeper fashion, John Neves will take his time. Pass it over to Danny. Now to Liam. Liam to Ernie. Ernie with the switch over to Sage with a lot of time now. Drives the ball up. Finds Garrett. Looks like Garrett switch over to the right-hand side and gets the cross in. Finding Chris Ribbit. Doesn't get a good touch on it. It goes into the hands of the goalkeeper. He's had a pretty decent game. He has made some important saves. Otherwise, this game would have gotten out of hand already. Through ball here, and it's going to be Brent Zuniga always winning those. And he's going to try to let it out, and it's going to be, referee says corner kick. And Brent Zuniga has some strong words for the referee, who shows him a yellow card. And if you know Brent Zuniga, he tends to win those possession-based battles, and got a little heated that the referee called a corner kick. Here comes a chance for Balboa. Here comes the cross. A little high up. John Neves doesn't get there. Still some players in the box. Balboa trying to cross this in. Kevin intercepting that. It's going to get the ball again. Kevin Kappa still with the ball. Kevin Kappa still goes at it. Takes on 2. Takes on 3. Kevin Kappa still with the ball somehow. Gets the switch over, trying to find Garrett, but it's not enough to get it all the way across. And boy, oh boy, we have the return of Pedrito Godomar, el Peruano, with the number 5 coming in for the last 10, 12 minutes of this match. Sandro coming off. And Pedrito's going to be sitting over on the left-hand side in the back line. Looks like we're going to have a 4 defensive line with Danny Strokas now as a 6. And if you know Pedrito Golomar, you know he has the passion. He has the love for SD Inter. It's been an OG. We have a cross here. Balboa gets the shot. And the kick is good. Goes over the uprights. And in American football, that would have been 3 points for Balboa. Not playing American football, we're playing real football here. John with Liam early. Danny gets the ball here now. Trying to find Kevin. Doesn't find him. And Balboa has a chance here. Bad touch and wasted opportunity. That has been the storyline for this match. Wasted opportunities from both sides. Shout out to 619 Soccer. Get your local soccer news also from the boys. 619 Soccer knows the ins and outs and everything going on with San Diego-based people in the soccer world. Check out his Instagram page, 619 Soccer. Doing great work out there. Has been doing it for years now. Great move from Danny. Nikita can't find it. Danny steals it again. Garrett finds Chris Ribbit, and the goalkeeper again coming out great. Intercepting the ball. It's going to be no foul here. Get a push from the back there, and the referee says no foul. It's going to be a goal kick. We're down to our last 10 minutes of the match. Some substitution. I can see the referee adding about 3 minutes after. Kevin can't steal that. It's going to be a throw-in. Get the throw in here. And I will say this game would be very interesting if Balboa gets one on. But as the Inter could potentially just seal the deal with another one. And here comes Nikita. Nikita trying to find either of the attacking players and couldn't quite connect with them. Number 13 here with the ball. And Sage intercepts it. Finds Kevin. Kevin back to Sage. Sage still with the ball. Connects with Garrett. And Inter loses the ball now. Pedrito intercepting the ball there. We're going to get a late substitution here from Balboa. Number 12 coming on. And number 12 taking the throw-in right now as well. I don't even think he's stepped on yet. Going to be a throw-in for Inter. Danny with the bad touch. Through ball over. Pedrito Godomar with his body finding the ball. The cameraman falls asleep a little bit there, but Foul for Inter. Liam clears this one out. Ribbit getting the ball there. Great move from Pedrito Godomar. Takes on one, takes on two, gets another foul. And the crowd is loving this from Pedro Godomar. Garrett with the ball now. Finds the space in between the players and into the hands of the goalkeeper. And Balboa has about 5 minutes left of regular time to get on the score sheet to make this an interesting one. Inter still pressing up high. This is Kevin Capas now. Over to Sage. It's going to be a goal kick here for Balboa. Balboa here trying to find one. Pedrito Godomar clearing it out. Gets the shot. An easy peasy for Mr. Neves. Not sure what Danny Stroke is trying to do there. Just kicks it up into no man's land. Garrett stealing the ball here. Good switch here from Balboa, but Pedro Godomar gets in the way. And this is going to be a corner kick for FC Balboa. And we're going to have Mateo coming on for the last few minutes. Pedro Godomar again with the clearance. Player gets tripped up by Casper the Ghost, gives it away, and here comes Chris Ribbit. Not sure quite happened, but I am going to go back after this is posted just to find that trip. Balboa here. Pedro Godomar again. Ref says that the ball went out. It's going to be 8 throw-in. We're going to have one more substitution from Inter. Mateo coming on. And that's it for number 4, Nikita. We got the claps here for Nikita. Danny just sends it over in the corner. Garrett finding the ball here. And it's going to be a great tackle and a corner kick for Inter. We're into the extra time now. Didn't quite see how much the ref added here. I'm thinking maybe about 3 minutes. Get the chance here. It's Danny. Gets the shot off, deflected. We got the clearance, and it's a foot race now. Number 7 winning the ball here. Passes Liam. Chance here for Balboa. Gets the shot. Tiro! La que se acaba de perder Balboa. And that could have been an opportunity to potentially make this last few minutes very interesting. I think that miss secures the win for San Diego Inter. And Mr. John Neves sends everyone up. All over to Mateo. Finding Chris Ribbit. Kevin interfering there. Foul for Inter. And a chance to shave off a few more seconds here. And that is game. San Diego Internacional with a 2-0 win against FC Balboa. This puts Inter currently in first place. With another game next weekend against City SC, that could seal the deal and solidify their first place in the UPSL SoCal Premier South Division. That would mean a championship match at home for San Diego Inter if they win the semifinals. Again, my name is Alejandro Chua Villaseñor from San Diego Football. Thank you for everyone who tuned in tonight. Have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.